Hello everyone, it's me, Team Mario C, and today we are back with a little announcement that I am going to be playing Sovereign Map 18. It is the latest map. It is resetting today as I am recording this, in just a few hours actually. I'm currently on the server, awaiting its reset, and I'm looking forward to it. I have not uploaded or played Prisons in a very long time. I've for the last year been busy at university, so I've not really had the chance to grind a server like Prisons, and it was a little bit stale when I was still playing it, and also I didn't have the time, so I wasn't playing it. I was playing other games and focusing on university. But now it's the summer, now I have an opportunity, and I more importantly have the time to invest into a good old-fashioned series, hopefully, on Prisons. This one, I'm going to try and learn from previous experience. There's mining. Mining is boring, so when I do these videos, I'm going to try my hardest to have actual interesting things. There will be obviously clip-its, very short ones of me making progress on mining, and of if I'm testing certain things, but I won't be showing the vast majority of that, and I may not even be recording it, because I have limited computer space, and managing that and making the videos and editing the videos, it takes a lot of time, so I have to be efficient with what I record and what I put in my videos. And also, you don't want me to see me mining. That's a bit boring. You want me to see me fighting, or fighting bandits, or talking about what's happening in the game, talking about the behind the scenes action, basically the interesting stuff, not me hitting blocks in a video game, because only you can do that, and I'm sure every Prisons player knows that is probably one of the least interesting things about the game, especially early on. So, because I have been away from Prisons for so long, I've missed a few things, and when I say a few things, I have 11 tabs open in a Chrome window right now, and that's basically all of the somewhat interesting updates that have happened. I haven't touched Prisons in at least 2 maps. The last map I properly played, if I type in chat, you can see my rep. You can see the last rep I got was from map 14. I think I played map 15 a bit, but honestly can't remember. Basically 2 or 3 maps since I've played properly, which means that a lot has changed, and I mean a lot, from when I played it. So if you're still actively playing Prisons, then a lot of this will, there won't be news to you. But if you haven't played for a while, or just want a refresher on some of the cool things that have happened, then that's what's going to happen. If you are playing Sovereign Map 18 and see me online, you can say hi. That's it for the main announcement. But right now I'm going to go through the updates that have happened and just give you my thoughts on it, because a lot of cool stuff has been added in the previous 2 maps. So let's take a look at it. First of all, the big one that happened just after I left was the Midas Vault with the addition of Blood Bandits and the Golden Mary boss. Now this was a big update at the time, and it was very unfortunate that it was just after the time when it was just after the time when I really had pretty much given up on Prisons, and I did not have a chance to enjoy the whole host of content that this added. So in the update before, they added Midas satchels, and then there is this whole new area. So the Midas Vault, you have to defeat Blood Bandits to get a currency of Blood Diamonds, defeat Blood Bankers for Golden Fingers, and then collect all 4 Golden Fingers from the 4 Blood Bankers to enter the Pit House Suite to defeat the Blood Mary boss. So you're earning Blood Diamonds, you want to collect the Blood Fingers to fight the boss, right? Pretty simple, or the Golden Fingers to fight the boss. So you have to obtain and then fill a Midas satchel. Once the satchel is filled, you have to gear up and head to the Diamond Badlands, which I assume everyone knows. Those are where you fight all bandits. So in the Diamond Badlands, you'll find in the corner of the map Bandit King's Throne, exchange your Midas Satchel with the Bandit King, and you get 15 minutes per full satchel in the Midas Vault. I think it's up to an hour. But yeah, so that's the little GUI. You've got one satchel, gives you 15 minutes, and then you can see it goes up to 60. So important notes, the Midas Vault is a PvP disabled area, right? So it's kind of like your standard boss fights. You're only fighting the boss, you're not fighting other players. It's not like a gang v gang thing. You kind of all work together to make the most of your time. So the Blood Bandits are a new tier of War Bandit, which give 50% more XP and energy compared to whatever bandit you should, or whatever tier of bandit your level says you should be fighting. So if you're at level 30, it'd be 50% more than Lapis. If you're level 90, it'd be 50% more than Diamond. You get it, right? And it has a chance to give 1 to 3 Blood Diamonds, as well as item skins, enchants. Oh wait, no, this is different. Item skins, enchants, and other effects that work on all bandits will additionally work on these Blood Bandits. So basically, your OP bandit sets, that 1 or 2 tap the all bandits, these are going to be the sets you want to bring into the Midas Vault in order to fight the Blood Bandits. The Blood Bankers, on the other hand, are different. They are mini bosses that spawn in the corners of the map. As you see, it has a respawn time of 10 minutes, 50 HP. Blood Bankers will spawn with 2 of the following randomly selected abilities: Golden Brown, Gold Rush, Golden Mirror, Golden Years, Goldilocks. So there's a passive Fire Aura, which damages players 3 HP every 1.5 seconds with an H box. That's every 3 HP every 1.5 seconds. That's 2 DPS, isn't it? Constantly for everyone within 8 blocks. That's pretty significant. That's everyone that's fighting or close to fighting is going to be taking damage from that. Gold Rush teleports to the first player within the 30 block range every 10 seconds, so it basically just runs all over the place. Golden Mirror, chance on incoming damage to reflect. Right, so it negates some damage, chance to slow the player on hit, and chance to dodge the attack, basically. And then on defeat of the Blood Banker, all players who damage the Banker will receive a golden finger. So if you even deal any damage, you'll get a golden finger, and the top 3 will receive a sadist deposit box, however you're meant to pronounce that. And let's have a look at that. So this is the loot table that you get. Oh come on, you're giving me this terrible one. Come on. We want the loot box, so I just have an image. It doesn't look like this was amazing. I'm not seeing anything out of this world so far. This looks pretty meh. Yeah, that's meh. I don't know if this has been updated at all. 3 slots, 1 heroics in the table, but yeah, those are meh. I think the main thing will be the golden fingers. So as you gain golden fingers, you will receive both 1 buff and 1 debuff, which I'm not going to read those out. Then once you've collected them all, you can visit the Golden Boy in the centre of the vault and exchange your golden fingers for entry into the Pit House Suite, which is where you fight the Bloody Mary boss. And then, yeah, so the Midas Satchel is obtainable from any tier of all bandits, can hold at 15,000 refined gold and be traded for time. So refined gold ores obtained through mining will automatically be added. When it says refined gold ingots, does it like actually mean refined gold? Like you have to mine gold ore in the mines? Is that true? Huh. That's weird if that's the case. 15,000 is not that much. I mean, it's decent, but it's not that much. Blood Diamonds are the virtual currency of the Midas world, obtainable from Blood Bandits and found in the Midas Vault. No, Blood Bandits, which we've just looked at, and per anvil you mine, and also for top 3 damage you get some extras. And then you can buy bloody caches. Oh, so this happens every week, right? And then you get some. I'm guessing these jackpot things can be really, really good. Like almost everything. Tier 1 is decent, but everything after is usually has a chance to be insanely good. There's also Midas Quest, which gives you extra blood diamonds, available rewards. No, yeah, chance for 2 times blood diamonds. Deposit box gives an additional item. Increased time in the Midas Vault per satchel. And this is the description for the boss. I'm not going to read through that because that is a whole wall of text, but there you go. Right, so this was the main thing. I've already spent way too long on this single update. After that, the next update was Verdai the Architect. This is a less significant one, but I just wanted to include it because it's a boss. I enjoy the bosses. I haven't even had a chance to fight this guy yet, but I am looking forward to it. Yeah, I think he's going to be fun to fight. I've definitely seen him be defeated, but yeah, I'm looking forward. 4th boss, very cool. Yeah, so that's 2 down. The next one is Infamy. So this is a quest-related thing, or yeah. So you have to complete certain quests to gain Infamy levels, and then the essential premise is that once you improve your Infamy tier by doing the quests and obtaining keepsakes for each speciality, these are updated, by the way. It's not as, the quest is not as high as this because this was quite difficult. And then you have basically different shop tiers where you can buy some better items. Exotic mystery crate. Damn. Yeah. So here you have it. Lots of quests, tiers. Black market infamy shop has up to quad crystals and weapon enchant slots +5. Armor slot plus. Okay, so damn, infamy shops can give some very good items. Prestige tokens for the prestige miner. Enchanter looked like it was the worst by far there then, just on a brief glance. So there, quest related skills where you have to obtain keepsakes and complete quests every day in order to do that. So there you go. Though that is something that I will be looking into once I get game. Then beyond that, there was this update. Pristine Ore was an update to cells. It basically, yeah, each crude ore has a different 1500 pristine ores per day. So basically means you can go in and every day the first 1500 ores broken are gonna be even better, right? Yeah. So they're not 1500 bonus ores, it just means that the first 1500 ores per crude in a cell are like really good to mine. So it basically means that spending some time in the cell every day to mine up all of those ores is really good. Because I mean, look at that. Gens are pretty bad, so even this insanely high buff is not out of this world. But 2 times block gain is 2 times block gain, right? Like, for a refined cube, or basically for any gem setup, that's gonna, I mean, it doubles your cash. It's 2 times ores, right? That's amazing. And 1500 blocks is nothing to laugh at. Like, if you have a big cell with lots of gems, getting through 1500 ores in every area, especially like by yourself, that takes a lot of time. So you're gonna get this buff quite consistently if you have a large number of gems. Okay, and then there was new gang upgrades, heroic gang upgrades. So XP gain from ore generators, energy gain from ore generators, ores from ore generators. Okay, these and additional pristine breaks. These seem like the least value in comparison to the extra ores. These are insane. If you imagine pristine plus this upgrade, if that stacks and it's not a plus 100% and then plus 100%, it's either between 3 and 4 times the thing. And then you can see here the earn for me was changed as well. So and the loot was revamped. So I think it's presumably a bit better. That's got the Godly and Energy. Why they couldn't just do the written version. Yeah, that's decent. And then what's the final one? Admin enchant box. Yeah, so that makes more sense with how good they were. And they also buffed these ones as well. KS crystals in the tier 2 shop. Oh, blacksmith might be one of the ways to go early on then. Because if it, I mean, level 2 only requires 3 quests to be completed, and was it 3 keepsakes? If you can get that, you can buy potentially lots of chaos crystals. So yeah, that was good. The next one was this. This was the announcement of a new admin pickaxe. Oh my god, so much has happened. I'm sorry if I'm droning on. Hopefully my post-recording self is editing this down a fair bit. But you've got the Dark Star. This is the key thing. This is insane pickaxe. You thought Supernova, you thought Hyperspace and Supernova. There you go. You can tell it's been a long time. You think those were good pickaxes? Nah, brother. This is out of this world. Default has 50% more to every tier, and you can cycle through variations to get 2.5 times XP or energy or ores, as well as, right, just that's there in itself. That's its standard effect, and then you have plus 50% overworld or respawn. Oh my god, I think people who own are very happy about that, because or respawn rate is a huge deal in ME mines, especially in early level caps. We're at the like 101, 102, even 103. The ore respawn rate destroys how many people can mine in ME simultaneously and get good value. That 50% faster, if you can get that early game, is a huge deal. And obviously automatic white scroll while applied, you'll never be able to lose the pickaxe. That's pretty nice. And then 50%, yeah, and plus 10% movement speed while holding, which means if you have one, it's also useful in PvP somehow, which is pretty cool. And it's obtained from these. I think it's also has a lockbox, but yeah, this was from this update specifically. So after that we have exec mine updates. The executive mine was revamped, and it looks like it. Whoa! It has way more prismarine. Oh wow! Oh, they really did buff it. Okay, that looks like a ginormous mine. If you were in, if you went to prismarine before, you know the mines were lackluster, ridiculous mines. Yeah. So and then this is hinting at the next thing, which was addition of impossible enchants, where basically there's the executive wormhole is overloaded, and during this time you are able to have a chance to unlock impossible executive enchants. These are enchants that are basically means that all executive levels have an additional level. You know, we're talking Eternal Luck 7, Time Warp 4, you can see there Godly Overload 4, Leviathan Blood 4. We're looking at some mental ones, right? So the resulting possible enchant will always be 1% success, 99% destroy. So you need exact pages in order to apply these. That's fine. They are bonkers. These are basically, it just means that making like an actual max set is now even harder, which is fine. Each day, so yeah, there's 3 AM CST and 3 PM CST. 3 AM CST, I think that's 9, so 9 till 10 in the morning, and then 3 PM would be 9 till 10 in the evening. Yeah, that makes sense. Or that's the British time, I think. And then yeah, you've got the admin lockbox for the Dark Star. Oh, and you can also time warp admin lockboxes in the wormhole. Is this while it's overloaded, or is this at any time? One of the two. And it can only be time warp once. Increase scales with the planet's age. Yeah, so by day 60 you can throw any admin lockbox and get a huge amount of extra progression, which is a big deal. Like, if you're getting admin lockboxes at like day 30, you're kind of like, meh. But if you can automatically put like 30% progression on it, it makes it a lot more reasonable. It basically just means that as the map goes on, the time it takes to complete these lockboxes is less and less of a factor if you can time warp them. And they also increase the threshold to getting more exact time, which makes sense with how much they've boosted the mines. Like, this would be completely unreasonable with the old mines, but with the new mines, that probably is fine. Right, next one. Badlands XP boosters. They've added XP boosters for the Badlands, thank God. Now it's more of an XP viable mechanism. And they've added an exotic one. Oh, they've added godly and exotic loot boxes. So before there was simple ultimate legendary or simple elite legendary. They've added 2 more tiers, so if you get those, they're even better. And the exotic has some good stuff in it. Oh baby, that is... I am looking through that, and that is looking very, very nice. That is going to be incredibly rare to get though, I'm sure. And then they've added an additional 2 levels of code breakers to boost the time. And the 2 new tiers don't have bandit box keys, which is a bit of a shame because they're the longest ones, but not that surprising. So yeah, and code breaker is kind of essential for them. Then you also have fabled and impossible lockboxes, which are both clearly just absolutely bonkers. Impossible lockbox is the mythical lockboxes were already pretty mad. Fabled and impossible, like, if you get an impossible lockbox and complete it, you're guaranteed just insane value. I mean, just every item in there is insane. Every item in Fabled is pretty nice as well. But yeah, impossible lockbox out of this world. All bandits definitely very good. And there's hit list. Right, so there's some buffed bandits that have certain names, and then if you kill 3 of them, you get that, which is potentially really good. There's no double ones, and you get a guaranteed Badlands XP booster. So yeah, going for these, definitely worth it. And then you could get some kind of care package every 4 hours. If you try to mine them, 3 super elite bandits, which give 4 times energy XP. And it doesn't seem to say what loot, but it's some, like, it's godly to, yeah, very tiers. Right, next one. We've only got 3 more. Guard and Villain update. This was one of the recent ones. It's now harder to drive by. Not impossible, but harder. Damage is boosted for villain players, and outgoing damage is reduced for players that are villain. Teleport timers are longer, and most importantly, TP buffs are disabled while villain. So no more 2-second TP time while you're teleporting. It's now, I think, guaranteed to be 12 or guaranteed to be 6 if you have a staff pass, unless P buffs means everything, in which case it's 12 all the time. But it depends what they're referring to by TP buffs. If it's G upgrades, or G upgrades and the staff pass and any other skin that reduces it, it depends. But that's still very good. The new identity attribute still exists, but it just reduces it from 20 to 15, so it's a lot less good. It used to be that if you were a villain, you were a villain forever until you escaped and then died. But because, yeah, it's fine. The timer will reset if you re-enter a guard's range while still villain. The timer will not decrease while offline. You'll receive reduced XP gain. I don't think anyone's going villain and mining, to be honest. Yeah. After a player has successfully waited out their villain time or died, they will receive the watch status. This is the important one. While watched, You also receive 25% XP gain, which means if you go Vil, you can't get good XP while mining for at least half an hour. And then if you become villain while watched, guards will deal 2 times damage to you, which obviously good sets can easily deal with 2 times damage guards, but it is more significant, and it means that bad sets will have to be careful. So, 2 times damage, it means the guards will actually hit decently harder. And people in here are saying, people that might complain about drive buying, but it's not that profitable, and it was very, very easy. And it definitely, there's no way this is killed drive buying as part of the game. There's not even close. Right. Two more. Mini boss that spawns in the Midas Vault. 50 hits to kill, gives you 75 blood diamonds and a pretty decent loot box. They've updated the fund. It's 20% higher for all cash. Level requirements are the same. So, yeah, an impossible enchants added and are for 102 or 50 bill. That's all that was in that. And then finally, I can stop rushing and get to today's update, which is the Sovereign 18 reset bundle. This is the reset CC. It's pretty good, I would say. It has lots of energy, lots of slots, guaranteed KS crystals, potentially up to 4 if you're lucky. So yeah, basically a great starting CC. I'm glad. I think everyone can be pretty happy with that as things go. The Badlands XP booster is going to ruin some people, because anyone that gets those is going to be pissed. But Badlands XP, some people do that, so it'll be nice. Fifth Finger is a thing. I mean, I know we've literally just in this thing looked at the Midas Vault, but they've also added a supercharged version of the boss fight, which you need to obtain the Fifth Finger to obtain, because we just looked at it earlier. You need 4 fingers to access the Midas Vault usually, which is why this is the Midas Fifth Finger. Has a rare chance of dropping when killing normal ore bandits. Chance increases when more bandits are killed. So only 1 Fifth Finger can drop on each server every 4 hours. That's mental. It means these things are fairly rare, and once one is pulled, another can't be pulled for another 4 hours. So yeah, basically it's hard to get. So these things are going to be valuable. What happens though is it will deal more base damage and 2 special abilities to keep you on your toes and away from those darn fences. Okay, well, it appears that there was a... This is probably referring a meta for fighting the boss. Obviously I'm not aware, but I think, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Spawn zombies every 5 seconds, which spawn around players, take 3 hits to kill, and presumably do decent damage. Break the Bank spawns creepers every 8 seconds. They spawn around players, and the number of both mob increases the longer the fight lasts. Again, 3 hits to kill. Creepers will deal 6 HP damage after 5 seconds, and yeah. Oh, killing a creeper will grant 2 times blood diamond gain for 10 seconds, so not bad. And then there's a very solid loot box for the top 3 players that kill the supercharged Bloody Mary boss. So there we have it. Aside from that, there's this slot loot table, which seems alright. But yeah, besides from that, that's it. Those are the main things that have happened since I have been on this game. So those are the things we have to look forward to. Badlands being more meta, Executive Mine being updated with impossible enchants, the Dark Star pickaxe being in the game, making things more interesting, Heroic G upgrades, Pristine Ore, cells potentially being more viable, drive buying being a bit more difficult, and the Midas Vault being a thing to spend time in. Right. Thank you all for watching. That was a little run through. I hope didn't take up too much of your time there. So lots of things to look forward to is the main thing that I am taking away from that. Definitely lots to look forward to. So I'm very excited to start on Sovereign map number 18, bruv. 18. Shout out to the people that remember the days of Solve 3. Remember the days when Celestial was still around. Nearly 4 years ago. Bloody hell. Yeah, I was quite a young'un back in those days. Quite a young'un. Wonder if Sahara and Sovereign will ever go to war. No, they won't. They need 2 planets, because otherwise it will just be one and then they'll die. I doubt they'll ever merge them unless things get really desperate. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for listening. If you are going to be playing, again, shoot me a message in game to say hi if you want. I may not be on much the first weekend, so some of the initial things I might miss out on, and I will probably not be pay to winning. That is, I think I will contain myself and not give in to the temptation of dumping more money into this game, because I do not need to. Although it would be fun. Because I'm not playing initial weekend, I think I'm going to take it slow. I'm going to wait for... what will we have? Ground Zero will be out. PB is obviously at level 90, but basically I'm going to hit 60, do blaze bosses, grind bosses, just explore, see what the meta is, and have a good time. I do have a gang that I'm playing with, some old squad members, and a lot of people I don't quite recognise, but a lot of new recruits by an old crew. So I'll be joining them to start on the map, and yeah, we'll see how things go. It's going to be great fun. It's going to be very interesting, very different, I hope, than the last time I played. We won't be having, because I obviously haven't played the previous map, I won't have any selectable attributes, which is just a little detail that's a bit annoying. But other than that, we are going for a good time. If we do, what is it, /MD? Midas? Yeah, so what is it? There's the jackpot, and then the bloody caches, and as you can see, all of the tier 3 will port this map. If we look at the loot table, you can kind of tell why. Yeah, not bad, just half lost. Okay, yeah, good stuff all round, basically. Anyway, enough of my rambling. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Catch my first episode out Monday. I'm gonna aim for Monday. I again hope you enjoyed. Thank you for listening. If you're playing, I'll see you in the mines or see you on the battlefield. I don't know why I called it battlefield. See you out and about. I'll see you out and about in the world, and maybe you can 1v1. Maybe you'll be involved in a big gang fight. Who knows what will happen? Maybe you'll raid my cell. That's a possibility. I obviously won't be talking about my personal thoughts of strategy, but who knows what will happen. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in game. Goodbye.